This is a video I've had to record like 4 times now. I've been getting so lost in what to say. Also, I've had problems with my dog. He's been barking, fucking up the recording. Sure, many of you have heard by now. I'm a bit late to this, but Ozzy Osbourne passed away yesterday. I actually heard about it whilst I was editing the Black Sabbath Tier List video, which I'll get to in a bit. But what a voice! I mean, not even just Ozzy, but all the members of Sabbath are so important to me, because of where they're from. I mean, I've got family in Birmingham and around it, and I remember talking to I think the term is my great aunt, who's unfortunately not with us now, but I can't remember how we were talking about it, but we started talking about Sabbath, and she had told me that her memory wasn't too good, but she said that she remembered she might have seen Sabbath before they were famous. I did try asking her about it, but she couldn't really remember. But if I guess, she probably have seen them, and might have even seen them when they were called Earth or Polka Tulk Blues Band in 1968, 1969. Or definitely before Paranoid came out. So I really feel such a connection with the band. Unfortunately, I never got to see him live with Black Sabbath or as solo. I almost saw him live. My mum, I told him it might have been either for my birthday or for Christmas a few years ago. She got me a ticket to see him. He unfortunately, I cancelled the show because of his health, and I think it also got delayed with COVID. But there it is. Maybe in another life. But I'm happy enough that I got to see the live stream for the Back to the Beginning. What a fucking concert to watch. The performance he did of Mama I'm Coming Home was one of the most emotional things I think I've ever seen. People, I saw in the audience, people were tearing up. I was starting to tear up. And Youngblood, I think he's called Youngblood. I haven't listened to much of him, but he was there. He did a cover of Changes, that was emotional as well. But yeah, maybe in another life. At least I can say to people I was going to see Ozzy Osbourne. But I'm sure there's an alternate universe somewhere out there where I got to see him. Connection with the band, and my dad as well. I mean, he showed me them when I was 13 years old. Obviously they were so special when I first heard them, but they're even more special in recent times. You know, the more I listen to bands of that time period, not even just the popular bands, but like when I've delved into the more underground bands of that period, it makes me appreciate Sabbath a whole lot more, because it was so unique. There's nothing like that. And some of the underground bands I listen to, for instance, Iron Claw, if anyone knows Iron Claw, their guitarist literally went to a Black Sabbath gig in 1969-ish. He saw them, he was like, yeah, I want to do this. And then they started making music that sounds very much like Sabbath. But God, all of these albums, like this, the fucking I don't have all of the albums, but God, just all of the albums that they've made, not even just with Ozzy, but Dio and the Gillan album, Tony Martin, all these people, they're just amazing. I will never, ever, ever stop listening to these guys until I fucking die. And even if I do, when I do fucking die, I'm sure there'll be in the great clouds in the fucking sky, there'll be a way I can still listen to this and fucking blast it. These albums are so fucking so special. And even the albums that are on the weaker side, like those last two albums with Ozzy, they're still, it's not terrible. Still some great fucking songs on these albums. And because Sabbath really paved the way for me when it comes to music. And I got the Doors there, but Black Sabbath are on the front of my barrel jacket, and that thing is never fucking coming off. And if it does, we'll get a replacement. They will always be a part of this. They're the first heavy band I listened to, paved the way for me to listen to all of these. But AC/DC, Pantera, Cactus, not a really big band, but Cactus, I know they had a few run-ins with Sabbath. I remember reading the story of how, I don't know if it was just one member of Cactus, but I think it was the singer. They nearly killed Ozzy Osbourne, fought Ozzy Osbourne over a bag of weed. I'm sure those two are having a good chow up in the fucking heavens. Seriously, what a band! What a voice! Ozzy Osbourne. He's not like he was never like someone like Ian Gillan with Deep Purple. He was not one of them 70s singers that could like fucking scream like a banshee. But he has one of the most, if not the most, unique voice in all of music. There's no one that sings like he does. So special. For the Black Sabbath tier list video, that's still being made. Should drop in the next 2-3 weeks, something like that. And there is a drawing that I had commissioned by my sibling who's done all of the art for the thumbnails so far. The ones that are actually drawn, those are all them. I did commission them to do a Black Sabbath drawing of the 4 original members, specifically how they looked when they were new, like 1969, early 1970, the black leather jackets and all of that. Ozzy with the middle part hair, specifically that, and it's an amazing drawing. I can't wait to share that with you when that video drops. Yeah, I mean, I was looking at that drawing last night, and God, I started tearing up, you know. And and with Ozzy Osbourne, it's not even he ascended the fucking. It's not just music and all of that. With the TV show he did in the 2000s, The Osbournes, that opened him up to a whole other fucking realm of people. I mean, I've been in the last couple of months. I've actually been watching that show because it is a show that I've wanted to watch for a while. I mean, I've seen clips of it, but I could never find it anywhere. But it's recently been put on YouTube on the channel The Osbournes. Uh, Not all of it's up yet. I think most of season 4 is up. But yeah, I've been watching that recently, and I watched an episode after I'd heard Ozzy died. I was nearly in tears the whole fucking video. He's such a character. He was such a character. He definitely knew how to have a laugh. Yeah. I think I've said all I've had to say. I don't want to ramble too long. Um, yeah, expect the Sabbath video in the next couple of weeks. Rest in peace, Ozzy Osbourne. No one's fucking forgetting him anytime soon. By the time Russell fucking croaked, there's still going to be people looking at history books about him, I'll fucking tell you. Yeah, that's all from me. See ya.